A very good morning to each and everyone. How are you all doing?
Fine.
Great. All right. So, my dear students, are you all ready with your literature textbook part 2?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Today we are going to begin with lesson number 15. Lesson number 15. The title of the same is Aeroplane. Aeroplane. Okay.
Ma'am, I joined late.
No issues. We have just started. So please take your literature textbook and be on page number 45.
Okay,
4, 5, 45. Today we are going to begin with the new lesson, lesson number 15. And the title of which is Aeroplane. Aeroplane. Okay? I want one of you to speak a few words about the aeroplane. Who's ready? In general, you can speak in general. Or let me ask you, who has had the experience of flying in the aeroplane? Raise your hands, no worries. Yes, very good. Okay, Prarthana, unmute and try to narrate your experience about it. How did you feel when you traveled high up in the skies? Come on, you can speak in your own words.
Ma'am,
Come on.
and
Whatever you felt, you can speak about it.
I felt like I was flying in the sky.
Okay. Were you happy about it or a bit
Yes,
scared
ma'am.
about it?
I'm very happy about it.
You were happy about it. I
Yes,
was happy about it.
I was happy about it.
Yes, past tense. That event is over, right?
Yes.
Okay. Pranav was also there with you at that time?
Yes,
Must
ma'am.
be, right? So,
Yes.
Pranav, how was your experience?
It was good, ma'am.
It was a good one, right?
Yes.
What exactly did you feel? Tell me about it.
I feel like Prarthana said.
You felt like.
Yes, I felt like.
Yes, you felt like Pratna. You were very happy.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So, how many times have you got the
3
chance
or
to?
4 times.
4 times.
3 or 4 times.
And
yes.
where did you travel to?
In Abu Dhabi. Abu Dhabi.
Abu Dhabi. Okay, fine. Good. For the holidays, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Okay, fine. Very good. Shranga was raising her hand. Yes, Shranga. Thank you, Pranav and Prarthana.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes. Shranga, come on. You wanted to speak something about your experience, right? In flying? I think Shranga is facing network issues. Yeah, Hannah, unmute, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, Hannah. How was your experience?
I was excited in my first flight.
I cannot hear you, my dear. Please speak a bit louder. Yes, Hannah, come on.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yeah, it's better now.
Ma'am, it was very exciting in my first flight.
Experience. Then how did you feel? Were you happy or scared about it?
I was happy.
You were happy?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Ma'am, I was so late.
Yes, Niharika. Say. Okay, Hannah. Thank you.
And I joined now only.
Okay, no worries.
Is
Yes,
it
Catherine,
starting?
unmute. Come on, speak about it.
Ma'am, I felt very happy.
You felt very happy. Okay. Did you travel with your parents?
Yes, ma'am, I have. I have traveled 2 times to Dubai.
To Dubai. Okay, fine. Did you enjoy the
Ma'am.
moment?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay, good. Yes, Ain Maria, unmute. Ain Maria, unmute.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. I saw you raising your hand to speak. Yes, Ain, you wanted to say something, right?
Yes.
Yes, speak about it. Ain, what happened? Say, I'm not able to hear you. Anybody else wishes to share their experience in flying? Yes, Athar, one mute.
Ma'am.
Come
Ma'am,
on.
I joined late.
I cannot hear you, my dear.
Ma'am.
No, not a bit. No.
Ma'am, we can hear him.
You can hear him, but I cannot
Yes,
hear
ma'am.
him.
Ma'am.
Athar, say again. Let me check.
Ma'am.
But I can hear all the others. Yeah, say again, Athar.
Ma'am, we can hear him very clearly. We can hear.
Okay, please
We can
mute.
hear.
I want everybody to mute their devices. Athar, unmute now. Let me see. Yeah, now you say.
Ma'am, I only went the first time.
First time.
Yes. First time only I went to aeroplane
Where?
to Bangalore.
Hmm?
To Bangalore.
I cannot hear you, my dear. So sorry. I'm just guessing the words.
Ma'am.
Can you
Ma'am.
speak a bit more louder?
Ma'am.
Ah, yes, I could hear you now.
Ma'am, the first time when I go to Bangalore in aeroplane.
Bangalore.
Yes.
I went to Bangalore, right? With your
Yes.
family?
Yes,
Did
with
you
my
feel
mother.
scared when you got into the aeroplane?
No,
When
ma'am.
it took off, did you feel scared?
Ma'am, when I was
A
looking
bit,
down,
a bit, a
Ma'am,
little bit, everybody will get scared. Am I right?
ma'am,
Yes, yes, everybody is
ma'am,
showing that they are very strong. But everybody gets scared a bit, right or not? Yes? Why? Who can give me the answer to that question? Why do we feel scared?
ma'am, when we take up, it is little bit scared. If we are looking down, we feel we
Yes, you
lying
are
better.
absolutely right. When we look down, we feel as if we are in some other world, don't we? Yes. And then, because it is a new experience for us, we feel a bit scared. But after traveling for some time, it becomes normal for us, doesn't it? Then we start
Yes.
trusting the people
But
who take us with them.
in
And
Bangalore,
finally,
my
we
mother
enjoy
take
the
us
trip,
sister.
don't we?
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
The school.
Thank you, Athar, for sharing your experience. Thank you, everybody else as well. So, today we are going to understand about the way an aeroplane functions or it works. This is a small poem. This is a small poem. I request everybody to turn the page and be on page number 46 now. 4646. Azad, are you feeling sleepy? Sure? Okay, good. Now, I request Azad to unmute and read the first stanza of the poem.
I press on the starter, the propeller whirls around my aeroplane and I brush over the ground.
Okay, that's it. That's it. Good effort. I press on the starter. The propeller whirls around. My aeroplane and I brush over the ground. There are some images given on the same page. I want everybody to have a look at those images. The first one, which is circular in shape, is the starter button. Starter. The word itself tells us about the function of that particular button. Who can guess it? Who can guess it? Yes, Arush, unmute. Yes, Arush, try.
Button
the
Sorry,
aeroplane. When you press that button, the aeroplane will
can you
turn
speak a
on.
bit louder?
When you press on the starter,
Hmm.
the aeroplane turns on.
The engine starts functioning. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good effort. Yes, you are right. The starter button is used to start the engine. The propeller whirls around. The propeller. Have a look at the image of the propeller. Did you see how many blades does it have? Three. Three. Yes, it has three blades. Now yes, Ain, unmute and tell me, where in the aeroplane have you seen the propeller?
At the
Which
front
part of
of
the
the
aeroplane
aeroplane.
have you seen the propeller?
The front of the aeroplane.
Sorry?
Ma'am, the
Say again.
back of the aeroplane.
Back of the aeroplane. Anybody else wishes to add to it? Yes, Sri Rubda, unmute.
Ma'am, front of the aeroplane.
Back of the aeroplane, front of the aeroplane. Anybody else wants to add? Yes, Athar, try.
Ma'am, in the wings of aeroplane.
On the wings of the aeroplane. On the, not in, on the wings of the aeroplane. Yes, Hale, unmute and try.
Ma'am, on some aeroplanes there are two blades which in front of it, when it spins, the aeroplane flies.
Okay. Anybody else wishes to add? Yes, Catherine, unmute.
Man, it is in two sides of an aeroplane.
On both sides of an aeroplane. Both sides. Okay? Not two.
Okay, ma'am. On both sides of aeroplane.
Okay. Very good, my dear. Shribhadra, unmute. Try.
Around of the aeroplane.
Where?
Around.
Around. Around the aeroplane. What do you mean by that? Around
Ma'am, she's around
the aeroplane. Okay. Prarthana, unmute and try. Come on.
Ma'am, on the both sides of the aeroplane and back and front.
Uh, that means four sides.
Yes.
Okay. Take it as
Small.
homework for you. I
Okay.
want everybody to observe and locate where the propeller is present in an aeroplane.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
We have got variety answers here. So I want you to find it out for yourself so that you will remember it throughout.
Yes,
Find it out yourself.
Okay.
Will you?
Yes.
Let me see whether you are able to find it out. If not, then I will help you. Got it?
Ma'am, Monday we should tell you what is the answer.
Sorry?
Ma'am, he is asking Monday. We have to tell you when answer.
Yes, yes, definitely. I will be asking you.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. All right. So the propeller whirls around. WHIRL. The meaning of the word whirls is turns around very fast. Whirls. The meaning of whirls is
Turn around very fast.
Yes, very good. I request everybody to kindly mute their devices, please. Whirls around fast. Turns around fast. The word is whirls. 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 Those who are taking down the meanings, I request them to please write it in the rough notebook itself, because I will be sending the notes to you as always. So no need to write it now in the notebook. Just write in your rough notebook. That would be enough. Okay. My aeroplane and my aeroplane and I brush over the ground. You must be familiar with the word brush, right? Yes, Ameya, unmute. What exactly can you tell me about the
Yes,
word brush? What do you understand by that word
we
brush?
will
Hmm,
brush our teeth.
we brush our teeth.
Then another brush. And then another brush is the
What is that?
painting brush.
Painting brush, which we use for painting, right? Coloring, right?
Yes,
Okay. But
yes,
this
ma'am.
brush has nothing to do with both these activities. This is a totally different usage here. And it means to touch something very quickly and lightly. The word here is brush, and it is related to the ground. Brush over the ground. It means that when the propeller starts whirling or moving very fast, my aeroplane and I brush over the ground. Brush over the ground means to touch something very quickly and lightly in a very smooth manner. Okay, we will go ahead soon. The first word is starter, that we all know. Starter.
We wanted to write a book.
Sorry,
We wanted to write in the rough book.
not want. Should we write in the rough book, ma'am? That is the way you must ask. How should you ask?
Okay, ma'am.
Should we write it in the? It's not want. The question of wanting is not there. You need to write it or not. That is what you have to ask. Should we write it in the notebook, ma'am? That is how you must ask. Okay? So please ask again. Let's see whether you got it or not.
We should write in our rough
Should
book.
we write it in our notebook? Should we
We
write it?
write it.
Yes,
Should
you
we
may
write it
please
in
write
our
it. Yes, yes. You may please write it in your rough notebook only. Okay, so that whenever you feel like having some doubt, you can go back to your rough notebook and cross check. So the first word is starter, which is a button used to start an engine. Button to start, S-T-A-R-T, start an engine. Okay. The next term that I wish you must know is propeller. I want one of you to tell me. It looks like something very familiar to us, the propeller. Yes, Sri Rugda, can you identify that thing? The propeller in the image given here in the textbook resembles something which we observe all the time. I can even see it at your home right now. Try to guess it. It's should I give you another clue?
Yes,
Why don't you observe it? How many blades does it have?
Ma'am, fan.
Yes, exactly. Yes. So a propeller is a fan-like object. What is it? It is a fan-like object which has 3 blades. Each one is called a blade. Even in case of the fan, the blades are 3 in number, right? There are some fans which have 4 blades even. Nowadays, the new ones have 4. Some of them. Are the meanings of these 2 words clear to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. Let me move to the next one. Number 3. That is brush. B-R-U-S-H. Brush. It means to touch something, to touch something quickly. What is the meaning of quickly? Catherine, unmute. What is the meaning of quickly?
Very fast.
Very good. Quickly means very fast. Okay. And as I already explained to you, the meaning of the word brush in this particular context is to touch something quickly. That means very fast and lightly. Lightly means very smoothly, not in a hard
Soft.
way at all. Yes. Okay, good effort, Catherine. Thank you. Now I request Shringa VS to unmute and read the next stanza, please. Unmute, Shringa. Read the second stanza.
I lift from the child.
I
The
lift from the field.
field.
Field. Field.
Field.
Hmm.
Mother roared out loud. Far below is the earth. Above me a bright cloud.
Okay, fine. You tried to read it very well. Thank you, my dear. Please mute your device. I missed out to write one particular word meaning. That is worlds. Who remembers the meaning of that word? Worlds. Yes, Aditya, do you remember? Unmute. Aditya. What is the meaning of this word?
Fast.
Yes, very good. Whirls means turns around fast. Good job, Aditya. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. 4. Whirls. My dear students, those who are writing, were you able to write? Have you completed writing all the 3?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Turns around fast. Whirls means turns around fast. What thing whirls here? Niran, unmute and tell me. Which part of the aeroplane whirls?
Propeller.
Propeller, very good. Can you tell me the spelling of the word propeller? Propeller.
P-R-O-P-E-L-L-E-R.
Very good. Good job, my dear. Thank you. Okay. So, I lift from the field. I lift from field. Vaishnav, unmute. Please mute. I can hear somebody speaking in Malayalam. I request everybody to mute the. Yeah, Niran, mute your device. Yes, Vaishnav, unmute. Try again. Try again. You're still muted. Try again. What happened? Try again, my dear. One more time, just one more time. Just give me a second. Okay, try now, Vaishna. Azad?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, try, Vaishna.
Ma'am,
Yes. I lift from the field. The first line of the second stanza. Who is I here? Or what is I here?
ma'am, the poet. The poet.
The
Poet.
The poet.
and what role is he playing there? I heard somebody else saying that answer now.
The
Hmm?
poet's role.
Now, what
Aeroplane.
role is the poet playing here?
Aeroplane.
No.
Ma'am,
My aeroplane and
Pilot.
pilot.
yes, yes. The poet is the pilot in this particular case.
Yes.
Okay, good effort. Thank you. So I lift from the field. The poet and his aeroplane lift from the field. What is the meaning of lift? Lift, to move upwards. To move upwards. Yes, lift means to move upwards. From where? Where did they start from? They start from the field. Field. The motor roars out loud. The motor roars out loud. Where is this motor located in an aeroplane? Motor. Where is it located? Do you know? Where is it located in the aeroplane, the motor? It roars. What is the meaning of roars? And generally it is used for the sounds made by some specific animals. Which animals are they? Do you remember that?
Lions.
Lion and
Tigers.
lion and tiger.
Lion tigers.
You are right. But in this case, the sound of the motor is compared to the sounds of the lions and tiger, to the sound of the lions and tigers, right?
Yes.
Why?
Yes.
Can you tell me why? Because it is very loud and thunderous. Because it is very loud. Yes. Do you remember how the sound was when the engine started roaring, the motor or the engine, before it takes off? Do you remember that sound?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. What is it?
That's very loud.
Loud. Like a roar.
Thundering.
Like a roar. That is why it is
Yes.
said it's like the roar. Okay. For below is the earth, above me, sorry, far below is the earth, above me a bright cloud. Far below. Far below. What does that mean? Guess it. Try to guess it. Far below is the earth. Once the engine starts roaring, the motor in the engine starts roaring, after some time, the plane lifts up, right? When the plane lifts up, we are taken far away from our earth, Mother Earth, right? That is why it is written, far below is the earth. What is the meaning of far below? Who can tell me that? Try to guess it. What is the meaning of far below? Anne Maria, please sit straight. Yes, Hale, unmute. Hale,
Yes, ma'am.
can you try and tell me the meaning of far below?
Far below means which is far below us.
What is far below?
Far below means something which is far
Yes.
from us and which is below us.
Yes, exactly. You said it in a wonderful way. Something which is very far from us. The distance between the earth and the plane is so much that that is the reason it is said to be far below. It is far. That means the distance is so much, as well as it is below the aeroplane. Below. What is the meaning of below? Above, below. Do you remember positional words you must have learned in mathematics? Positional words.
Yes.
In, on, under, above, below. That means the gap between two objects is more. Above means something which is on top, and below means something which is towards the bottom side. Okay, far means the gap is too much, far below. Okay, now the earth is far below. What is
I cannot hear
above
you.
the earth? What is far above from the earth?
Aeroplane.
Aeroplane.
Yes, the aeroplane is far above from the earth.
Earth.
That means the distance between the aeroplane and the earth is too much. That is why the word far is being used here. Far below and far above. Okay. Far below is the earth, and above me a bright cloud. Above me. Who is this me here?
The
Above
pilot.
me a bright cloud.
Pilot.
Yes, yes, the pilot. Me here, or I here in this particular poem is the pilot who
The
is
pilot.
yes, who is flying the aeroplane. So what is above the pilot? A
A
bright,
bright cloud.
and see, it is written here a bright cloud. So what kind of a day is it? Who can guess that?
It's a
Bright.
sunny day.
Yes.
Sunny.
Bright cloud shows us or tells us that the day is a beautiful sunny day, and a very good atmosphere is present there for flying, which is very good for flying. Is it clear for you?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Now, yes, yes, yes. Yes, Vedika, unmute and read the last three lines.
Yes, ma'am. I dip and I drop. I swoop and I rise.
Okay.
Oh, it's fun to be flying away. Up the
No,
sky.
not away. It's fun to be flying
Way,
way up
way up in skies.
in the skies. Okay. Now, this word dip may be a new word for you in this particular context, but have you ever used that word in some other way? Dip, 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 dip.
And dip the food in the curry.
Dip the. I didn't hear you. Please say it again.
He clothes the water.
Yes.
I dip the dirty clothes in the water.
Very good. You soaked them in the water. I dipped the dirty clothes in the water. Okay. I dipped the spoon into the soup. Don't you do that?
Yes.
I dipped the biscuits into my tea. Yes. Yes, you use it on a regular basis, right? But here in this particular context, I dip and I drop. The word dip means to go down to a lower level. I dip. Who dips here? The pilot, along with his aeroplane, dips. That means goes down to a lower level. Dip. D-I-P. Dip means to go down, to go down to a lower level. Dip means to go down to a lower level. It means that the aeroplane is not traveling or flying at a constant height throughout. Sometimes it dips. That means it goes down to a lower level, and I drop. And I drop. Sometimes it comes down to much more lower. Who's saying something here? Okay, my dear students, is this portion what we have done today clear to you all till here?
Ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand the meanings of all the new words that you have come in?
Yes.
Okay, then let me stop sharing here.
Ma'am, your voice is not clear.
We will continue in the next session. All right?
Okay, ma'am. Bye,
Okay,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Thank
Bye.
you, ma'am. Bye, bye.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you. Bye.